Hey, Hampton Roads, it's your pal Flex. Time to go on the run. Brought to you in part by Skechers. Go like never before in the Skechers Go Run series. Plenty to catch up with and a great preview of some wonderful races coming up this weekend, the weekend before Thanksgiving. Hope you're doing well. Hey, the Race for Breath 5K. There were about 375 people who finished up that race, and Chris Robinson led the pack with an 18:27. John Lamont was right behind with 19:15. Congrats to those two. Plus, Kristen Wong was first female in 21:05. Also, up the road at the Yorktown Battlefield, they had the Yorktown Battlefield 10-miler. Robert Dingerman was the men's champion in 1:01:24, while the ladies were led by Debbie McLaughlin from Williamsburg with a 1:12:34. Quite speedy on both sides. Also, a big shout out to Julie Hicks, who was right in the money there with a 1:17:01, and 73-year-old Ben Dyer. Listen to this, 1:21:33. Is that right? Yeah, at least that's what it says right here. Hey, congratulations to everybody who gets out and runs. We are big fans of you right here on the run. From the Lakewood Red, White, and Blue 5K in Norfolk, Brad Baxendale was the winner in 2013, and 12-year-old Navali Baxendale was the female winner in 24:02. Now, the Step Up for Down Syndrome race went off without a hitch, and Madeline McKenna was the female winner in 25:46, while Barrett Ratzlaff was the overall champ in 1913. The Hampton Christian Academy, that was a 5K race. Perry Klagas from Newport News, he was the winner in 17:45, while Mesrit Bishah was the women's winner in 23:38. Not too bad at all. From Virginia Beach, the Warrior 8K. Yes, there's a lot of races to catch up with. We've been rocking and rolling here. The Warrior 8K, John Walker was the winner in 31:17, while Courtney Full of Love was the 14-year-old winner in 32:44. Nice. From the Fallen Heroes 5K, this was also part of that Warrior 8K and 5K event. Elizabeth Smith was the female champ in 2023, while John Walker took the title for both events with a 17:43. A big shout out to those who went out to the FM 99 Christmas Wish 5K. Hey, even morning man Rick Rumble was there. Congrats to everybody who went out and helped a great cause for the Christmas Wish 5K. Winner included Peter Sopransky in 17:52. Chuck Inman was second in 18:55. And the female winner was Marzena Meslek. A great time by all the runners out in Hampton Roads. Thanks for coming out and checking that out. And the 5K for the music in Chesapeake went off with Mark Shea from Chesapeake winning in 21:44. And Olivia Zumo was the fastest female. 14 years old, ran a 27:07. Time to get our Big Apple on. Big shout outs for New York City marathoners. First, Chris Lawrence from Virginia Beach did a wonderful job running in the women's elite field, running right around 2:55. Congrats to her. Plus, Metal Events was out timing the course and getting all these wonderful runners through the 5 boroughs of New York City. If you ran it, congratulations to you. Speaking of shout outs, how about at the Virginia Zoo in Norfolk, the end of prostate cancer 5K. Trafton Groeschel was the champ in 1913, while Norfolk's Ashley Hovader was the women's winner in 2046. Also, a big shout out to my pal Malcolm. Lou Malcolm, man, that dude ran it too. He ran it, I think he ran like 25 minutes or something like that, but he was amazing. Love the work those folks do. Now, speaking of other races from this past weekend, we had the Sunday, the Virginia Running Festival at Christopher Newport University. They had a 5K and they had a half marathon. Ryan Carroll from Portsmouth was blazing the trail for both the half marathon and the 5K. First, the 5K results, Ryan won that in 16:13, while Thorian Jean from Williamsburg was the 5K female winner in 19:53. That is moving quite fast. And in the half, Ryan looked amazing in 1:15:18. Plus, two-time One City Marathon female champion Sika Henry was blazing in 1:28:05. Congrats, Sika, and all runners. Happy to give you a shout-out right here on the run. Plus, from the DAV 5K, Brad Burns was a winner in 17:48. Derek Dixon was the top veteran because they were honoring disabled American veterans. He was the top veteran in 1923, while Melanie Flagey was the top female and also the top veteran in 23 flat. Now, we also had this past weekend the Richmond Half Marathon up the road in 64. There were quite a few of you who went up there. Congrats to a bunch of Boston qualifiers and Robert Hunter, who ran 2:55:31. Brittany Taylor in Norfolk. Wayne Parfit from Newport News 51 years old, ran a 254. I don't know how it does that. And also down at the Outer Banks, I went down there and ran that thing. Quite a few folks from Hampton Roads got down there. James Lancaster ended up in the top 10 with a 257.23. Vince Ortiz, who passed me about mile 23 when I was struggling, got a 318 and another Boston qualifier. And that is all the races that we had to review on. Now let's talk about this weekend, because there are still some great races coming up. The K5K, the Run for Kendra, is this weekend. I was lucky enough last night to see my buddies from Rush Soccer. They were supporting one of the guys who was going to be running that. They had on the shirts for the Run for Kendra. Anyway, that's going to be starting on Saturday at 24th Street. Don't miss that. Or the Plan B, B-E-E, 8K run at the Dismal Swamp. That's going to be something. Also this weekend, J&A Racing pull out the Norfolk Harbor Half and the Chartway 5K. Last year, the weather was a little challenging with rain and wind, but this year, J&A Racing has talked nice to the weatherman, and it's going to be great. That's the Norfolk Harbor Half and the Chartway 5K. Up in Williamsburg, can't forget our good friends in Williamsburg. The War Hill 8K is going on this weekend in Williamsburg. Plenty of great races going on. Thanksgiving, of course, you know you got all the turkey trots and all those kind of challenges coming up, but those we'll save for another day. Till then, keep running, keep doing what you do. I'll be your biggest fan. You never know when you're going to get a little shout out and a little fun too. Thanks for checking it out. We'll catch you soon right here on The Run.